All right, all right. We're back. We are live at 5. If this is your first time here, welcome to a community breakdown. If this is your second, third, and beyond time here, welcome back to another community breakdown. My name is Christian Clay. The guests that we bring onto the show are agents that are on my real estate team, and they're specialists in their areas. And this is how we're able to cover a variety of communities for you. This isn't glamour and glimmer. This is real. Like, we keep it 100% real. Isn't that right, Willis?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're going to talk about a community today in Haines City. We're going to obviously show you what it looks like driving into the community. We're going to talk about all the numbers. We're going to talk about the homes. We're going to give you a home tour, proximity. Hopefully, you all can chime in the chat as well, and we can answer as many questions as we can for you all. But with that being said, welcome, Mr. Josh Willis. Man, I'm getting better at that. Welcome, Mr. Josh Willis. Tell everybody what we got going on today, man. It's Monday.
Yeah, today we're in little old Haines City checking out Bradbury Creek. You're going to have it's either 3 or 4 builders out here. You got Casa, Century, DR, and Highland, I believe.
Man, we should do
So
a
it's
video
gonna,
where we're comparing all the builders in that area.
yeah, that would be pretty cool. Unfortunately, this one just got underway. So Casa is the only one with the model home open. So
Ah,
really the only one we could even see right now. But this
fortunately
is
and
going to be
unfortunately.
it's going to be a pretty large community. I don't know the number right offhand because, like I said, Casa is the only one so far. They're going to have about 200 homes. I would expect the other ones to probably be in that range as well.
Yeah,
So probably 800 to 1,000, somewhere in that range. The piece of land that it's on is absolutely huge.
yeah. Let me show
Yeah,
everybody
you're going
where
to
we're
see that.
located.
Yeah, when we look at the drone, I mean, that piece of land is massive.
All right, Orlando, Tampa, Lakeland, Winter Haven, and then here is Haines City. So here's your Disney area, Interstate I-4, Highway 27. And if you go south on Highway 27, you have Davenport. Just south of Davenport is Haines City. Haines City is kind of this mixed area where it's like, okay, here's the kind of town of Haines City. You got Lake Eva, but then everything is kind of building its way out here to the east side. So 40 minutes to an hour to Disney, about an hour or an hour and 40 to the Orlando airport, about 20 to 40 minutes to downtown Winter Haven, and about 22 to 25 minutes to Posner Park.
And you could be to the hospital in about 18 minutes. That's important to a lot of people as well,
Absolutely.
especially especially the ones moving to Haines City. Because if you're moving to Haines City, you want a little bit more of a quiet lifestyle. Maybe you're looking to retire and you know just hang out. So that could be important to the retirees.
I'm also going to show everybody how they could possibly save $460 a month on your mortgage. $460 a month. If you want to save $460 a month, hit the like button for us. Yeah, stay tuned for that. Only the people that stay tuned are going to be able to learn how they could do that. If you skip this video, hey, we'll see you another time. All right, Willis, go ahead and crunch us with everything else.
All right, so with Casa, you're going to have 3 to 6 beds out here. You could go 2 to 3 baths. They also have the option for 2 or 3 car garages. You know, we're getting a lot of clients asking about those 3 car garages. So,
Damn,
check this community out.
that's new to Casa. I've never seen them do a
Yeah,
three-car garage.
yeah, they have the option in this community. They are doing the 2 to 3.
Cool.
Uh, you got homes ranging all the way from 1420 square feet all the way up to 3817. So, big variety in floor plans as well.
Absolutely.
The HOA out here is only 51 bucks. The CDD is 150, but they're this community is very amenity rich.
Okay.
They're
Talk
going
to
to
us.
have they're going to have a pool, playground, dog park, They got all kinds of like walking trails with like fitness benches and stuff along the walking trails. They're going to have recreation areas. You got cabanas with outdoor kitchen, and you're also going to have like little gazebos along those walking trails as well. So a
Perfect.
ton of stuff to do out here.
That's huge. That's huge. And for the CDD to be $150 around there monthly for all of those amenities, that's pretty good for Haines City. I mean, you got to admit,
Yeah.
Haines City, they will hit you with the damn fees. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
it's tough to find, man. It's tough to find these communities out here without these CDD fees. But this one you actually are paying for. You're getting for what you pay for, and I feel like it's still not a crazy amount of money.
Yeah, we've seen a ton of communities that have like a pool and a splash pad and 150, 160 for your CDD.
Man, I've seen
This one
communities
here,
with no amenities, and they're still hitting you with CDDs here in Haines City. It's
yeah,
tough.
correct.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is one of the better deals. I mean, you get a ton for your money on this one.
Yeah. Now, if I can interject real quick, I just want to talk about this builder and where they stack up to the rest. They're competing, and it seems like this is kind of what's been happening in the Haines City and Davenport area. They're competing with the entry-level builders, right? The first-time buyers and keeping everything inclusive and the cost as low as possible. But this builder, which they do their all-inclusive stuff, they do the LVP flooring, they do the stainless steel appliances, the blinds, like that all come with. So you're getting that entry-level price, you're getting that spec home, but you get a slight tier up with that finish that they have. It's not a variety of finishes, but the finish that they offer is slightly tiered up. So if that makes any sense at all.
Yeah, correct. And the price points out here, I mean, you got anywhere from around the 320 range up to the 500 range, and you're getting those affordable prices with some of these bigger floor plans because they are inventory homes.
I don't want to overstep what you're talking about, but I wanted to give them an aerial. This is Haines City, people. There's it can get somewhat rural, but you're not far away. When you talk about being near Orlando or near Disney, there's not a lot of land in Kissimmee left. There's not a lot of land in Davenport left. Haines City, there is. If you go further south to Lake Wales, there's a lot of land down there, but people start to feel like they're getting further away from things, right? So Haines City's that tweener spot where it's like, hey, I'm not too far off, but here's where some affordable opportunities are.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that whole piece of land we just looked at with all that dirt, those are all homes for Bradbury Creek.
Nuts.
I mean, it is going to be a big community.
What are the other builders that are going to be out there?
You're going to have Highland Homes, DR, and Century Complete.
Damn, I've never done anything with Century Complete before.
If you see that piece of dirt back in the back right now, that's going to be your brand new Publix Plaza going in.
Oh, wait, over here?
Yeah, that big piece of land right there that they're getting ready. A Publix Plaza is going in there.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Wait, this one or this one?
That one right there.
Oh, new Publix. So for those of you who are moving to Florida and you're not from the southeastern part of the United States, Publix is where you do your shopping. And their slogan is? Oh, man, that's sad.
I know it, but I can't even get it out right now.
It's where shopping is a pleasure. We were just talking about this the other day with some people. It's like Publix is not the least affordable place, but you go to Publix and you can expect hi, bye, thank you interactions, right? Can I get your cart for you? They got good service. Where shopping is a pleasure.
Yeah, for sure.
He's like, yep.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
What else do we have with this community?
No, I was just going to touch on with that new plaza coming in, that's also going to bring a lot of jobs to the area as well.
Yep. Hey, listen, Publix is Florida's #1 employer. So many people start off in Publix and work their way up to the corporate office, which is right there in Lakeland. Distribution, they work at the warehouse. There's a lot of jobs with Publix there. So a great a great company to start off in, especially if you don't have high-end experience, which they do actually, believe it or not. Publix does offer IT jobs as well. I think you're going to have an IT, you're going to have to go to school and get your degree, et cetera. What else, big dog? I'm feeling good. Yeah, I'm feeling good today, man. I'm feeling good. So you're going to have to stop me if I'm talking, man. You got to stop me.
No, but with this community, you are going to have the option for 40 or 50-foot lots as well.
Awesome. What else? Hit me with anything that this community has before we go to this home tour. I'm excited to tour this thing.
I mean, it's for as far as the layout of it goes and what's close. I mean, it's pretty much all to touch on as far as that goes. But I'm ready to get into the home tour now, man.
All right, let's do it.
Ready,
Hey, so you
ready
all
to check out this big 2-story we got here.
This is this their biggest?
This is not their biggest.
No.
This is probably about 2 or 3 steps below their biggest.
Okay. So hit us with the specs on it real quick.
So this is the Lucia model. You got a 5'3", 2420 on your square footage. And like I said, their biggest is 3817. So another 700 square foot is their biggest. And this one is a pretty good size.
Let's get to it. Let's break this thing down. We'll try to hit you guys with some tips, tricks, maybe some past experiences that we've had with this builder and some of our clients. And I'm really considering getting some of our clients on the show to talk about, like, hey, I've lived in this home for a year. I've lived in this community or this model for a year, to give you, the viewers, a perspective and some real insight of people that actually lived in the homes. I think that'll bring value to you. Hit the like button for that.
And as soon as you walk in this home, you immediately see the LVP flooring like we were touching on.
Mm-hmm. Which, not many entry-level builders, if any, will do that. DR and Lennar will not. Let me not talk for Lennar on that. They may drop that in there. DR for sure. They will not. 2 windows, right? The little things. You may not see this as something that's important, but we're talking about hit them with the cost of the home real quick, just so they can stay within this tour and not feel like they're going to get priced out.
Yeah, so the average price of this home is going to be in that $375 range. And that's really affordable for a 2,400 square foot with 5 bedrooms and 3 baths.
I'm assuming a loft.
It does have a loft.
So how many people want that 2-story home with a loft under $400,000? Like LVP flooring, like relax. Coat closet.
And one thing you get.
Oh.
One thing. No, that's the whatever closet.
That's the whatever closet. That's the Christmas tree closet, people. Did you get down in there?
Hey.
Okay.
Look at that.
Little gaming area. I, believe it or not, I have a client that has this home, and that's why I said gaming area. We actually made that a joke, which he didn't make this the gaming area. They actually used this for their dog. So they took the door off of the doorway, and then they put like the dog thing that goes like from, wall to wall that kind of stops. I think the dog can still jump over it, but this is like the dog area. Dog closet.
It's a pretty sweet idea.
Yeah, not bad, right?
But no, one thing with Casa is you're going to get a ton of windows. So if you're a natural light fan, this builder might fit your fancy.
Absolutely. One thing that I like, which has nothing to do with you buying this home, is I just like how they didn't go overboard with the accent walls and stuff, because I think that distracts people. They just give you the plain walls just like you're going to get it. 3.5 stars on the pantry. Ton of water.
They're ready for the hurricanes.
Oh, yeah. Them Canes coming to town, 305.
Oh, we ain't talking about them.
So we have quartz countertops, which they only do quartz, right? Have they done anything with granite at all that you know of, or has it just only been quartz?
Just quartz.
Yeah. They may have 2 options that you could choose from, but you see how their quartz is a little thinner. Don't get discouraged by that. Quartz is very strong, all right? And then you have these shaker-style cabinets, right? let me know in the comment section, what would you all put up here, if anything? I've seen people do like little decorations and stuff up here, but it would have been nice to have big cabinets up top. But you got to remember, this is an entry-level home. The price is designed to get people, first-time buyers, and people that need affordability in.
Yeah, and with this builder, your range microwave and dishwasher does come with, but there's always room to work a deal that maybe we could get that fridge added in.
Absolutely. It's a good-looking home from the back. Now, it's very plain Jane. One thing to note, which, like I said, I have clients that have this particular model, and they don't really care about this aspect of it. But there really is no covered lanai here, right? So there's no like back porch screened in. Now you can make one, but if somebody wanted to do that within an HOA community, you have to submit a request for it. And some people may say, well, I don't want to live in an HOA community because why do I have to submit request? Well, you would appreciate it if you lived next to a neighbor and they didn't build it themselves out of mixed matching wood and painted it pink, right? So it keeps the place uniform. Rant over. Rant over. Man, we got to show them our deals video. Remember we were in a Casa Fresca home and we did the deals?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll bring that back again. All right, let's see.
Yeah, we're going to have to do another one of those segments.
Yeah, we're going to run through the city finding deals for people. All right, let's see.
Can I show it first? Yeah, there we go.
You know what? Under 400,000, that's and we've shown this model before, but we're going to give this is a 5'3", 2,400 square foot, 4.2 stars.
Perfect.
Great job.
And I mean, it's a nice size loft, and like we were saying, 2 windows. I mean, this place has a ton of windows.
And it's tucked away. It is tucked away. I do want to talk really quickly about getting an outside home inspector done. And this rings a bell right now because this is the exact model that we had. We got an outside inspector done, and this has nothing to do with the builder, but this is why you should get an outside inspector. And this is when I realized, right, like great inspectors are aggressive. Like when I say aggressive, they're not aggressive like vocally, right, verbally or vocally. They're aggressive with like how they tinker with the home to make sure it's good. I remember him going to the knee wall, this knee wall right here, and I was like, dude, you see this little knee wall right here? And he was shaking it to make sure. And guess what? We made them put on more straps at the bottom to secure it better. And so that's why you're going to want somebody from the outside to come in that has no affiliation with the home, but they have their license and insurance to do these things to make sure that you're taken care of. We got your back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, you got a little seating area up there. It's a big primary.
And more windows.
And more windows. And you know what? You know what I like about this room right here? Man, I'm feeling good today. You're going to have to stop. Wait, I'm feeling good. All right. You can put the bed where it's at. Love it. A lot of homes, they make it to where you're stuck doing this because of where the window locations are or the closet location. But look, you can put the bed over here comfortably and still have these windows and not block anything. So you have, a variety of ways that you can stage your room. Gives you flexibility. More windows right there by the powder space.
More windows. You got your dual sinks, your dual vanities.
Yep. They are overmount, but, nothing wrong with that. Water closet. This is where
there's your favorite water closet.
That's where I learned how to swing a golf club. Watch all my golf tutorial videos. And a walk-in shower, nothing to wow you, right? So this is kind of where, and I would love to hear people's perspective on this, right? Obviously saving a lot of money. You said the home was how much?
$375.
$375 for this big home, right? You can see, in the kitchen and in the flooring and, with the appliances that you're getting a lot for the price point. But where they're really saving is some of these inserts and stuff like that, right? So like you're not getting the tile up the wall. And you know, they have to. In order for it to be affordable, you're going to see some of those things like that. But in my opinion, I can deal with that. I could deal with that.
But you still get a good size walk-in closet.
Yep, great size walk-in closet. I think all in all, man. I mean, I've said this before. You know, if we're dealing with a first-time buyer or somebody that needs affordability, I will gladly give them this option right here. I will gladly give them this option. You know, as definitely one to choose from, 100%.
Absolutely. Got your LVP up here with your washer and dryer.
Yep.
Now the washer and dryer does not come.
You're gonna negotiate that for them.
All they got to do is call me. I'm gonna go to work for them.
All the information floating above people. Let Josh Willis get that thing negotiated for you. Hold on, is that a freaking Ridge? Is that Ridge? What the heck? Is that Ridge? You didn't even notice that, did you?
No, I didn't.
I think that's a Ridge football player too. So a little
a
backstory on Casa is they're a Tampa builder, so kind of local. And so I don't know. I've always noticed that builders there's more like Ridge quarterbacks and stuff. Builders that, like, for instance, Highland Homes or Southern Homes and even Casa, like, you get a lot for the price that they're giving you. And I don't know if it's because they're local or not, but I did notice that. Maybe it's like some sort of, they're able to save locally that way. Unsure. But they're from Tampa. You got dual sinks in here too.
Yeah, man, it'd be perfect if you got multiple kids, man. It'll stop a lot of fights.
Yeah, well, for sure. And that's a big old linen closet right there. This is a good solid home. I'm interested in seeing one that is a 3-car garage because I've never seen them have a 3-car garage before. So I'm interested in seeing that. And you said their lots are what, 40 and 50?
40 and 50.
40 and 50?
Which typically what a lot of builders do when they have the 40 and 50 lots is your single-story homes will mostly go on your 50-foot lots because they are going to be longer, whereas the 2-story homes, they build up for the square footage, so a lot of those will go on the 40.
Tanya said, I would have added the tile shower. All right, this is a great example of doing something after you've purchased the home. Okay, so you would definitely get a great price the way it is. You can't change the way it is just because this builder just builds A and B. So you can't change anything. But if you were to purchase that and pull it out and then put a shower in with tile as you would like it, you would save a lot more. It would be a lot more affordable to do it that way. A lot more affordable. And so this is the perfect builder for that because, in my opinion, I like these floors downstairs. Maybe the upper cabinets, you can do something with and change if you want to. But, yeah, you hit it on the head. Like, I would love to change that shower over changing the flooring. It's a good and a lot of our clients do that. We have clients that come in and they won't even have granite or quartz. They'll have the LVP, not even LVP. It's the
Formica.
Yeah, the Formica countertops, and they just beat it up for a year, and then they go select the granite that they really want after they move in, get it pulled up, and it's super affordable to do it that way. So that's another way to look at these things, right? It's don't feel like you're what you're buying is forever as far as what you're getting inside of the home and outside and the home itself.
Yeah, for sure. You're going to be able to do it for a lot cheaper than what they would do it for you because you're going to save on that markup that they're going to make money off of.
Yep. So this builder has a 10-to-1 warranty right now. Funny story. When they first started, they only had a 1-year warranty. And this isn't really going anywhere, but just something that I thought I would talk about. But, yeah, I mean, I think they had to change their strategy because people were you have to compete with the other builders that are doing 10-year structural warranties, and you're over here like, hey, after a year, don't talk to me. But nobody from what I have seen that we've dealt with has had any issues. But they now do a 10-to-1 warranty, which is 10-year structural, 2-year on the plumbing, the electrical work, and then 1 year is the craftsmanship. So, it's actually not the caulking or anything like that, but, if you have the trimming that's kind of coming off or cracking or anything like that, they'll come take care of it. All right. I'm ready to hit some numbers and show some people how we can save them some bread.
So this is my favorite part.
Yeah, this is my favorite part too. Who doesn't love saving money? So we're talking about, what did I say? $460, right? So what I did is I put together, I just Googled a mortgage calculator. Disclaimer, I am not a mortgage lender at all. This is just a Googled calculator, but I want to show you the difference in interest rates before we distract them with this numbers, because they're going to be looking at the numbers. I'm going to veer off of that and go ahead and tell them a little bit about the incentives that we're able to get them with this builder.
Yeah, with this builder, we can get you 4.99 fixed rate and up to $15K towards your closing.
So 4.99 fixed rate and up to $15K, which $15,000 on a home like this, you're going to be very close to covering all of your closing costs. Very, very close. With the right people, we may be able to, we've done some things before, okay, people? But 4.99, I want to show you the difference between, right? So here's the home price I just plugged in, 375, roughly 3.5% down. We did a 6.98, which was the national average at the time of shooting this video. That's 6.98, and it kicked back $2,978, right? So $2,978 on a monthly mortgage. Once again, I'm not saying that's what this home would be, just showing you 6.98. And then we did 4.99, 2516, approximately $460 monthly. You know what I could do with $460 a month?
I know what I could do with $460 a month.
How much golf would you play?
I could play a lot more golf
than you're playing right now. Notice how he said a lot more, like he's not playing enough right now. But no, I mean, these are the things that, new construction has been able to do to help people out, right? You got the lower interest rates that these builders are able to buy down, the covering the closing costs, which is money out of your pocket, and then you have the warranties on top of that. Plus, it's a new home. I mean, who doesn't love new, right? You get to put your own scratches, and hopefully you keep the place together. But not to mention. Can I say one more thing?
Go ahead.
Insurance, people. Saves you a bunch. Go ahead. What do you got?
But I was holding one thing back as far as the incentives.
Man, that's messed up.
We've been talking a lot about first-time buyers in this episode.
All right.
With this builder, as a first-time buyer, we can get you an extra $2,500 on top of the $499 and $15K.
Man, you are for the people, aren't you?
That's right.
Man, listen, so that right there, remember I was saying the $15K would cover almost all of your closing costs? I bet you that, how much did you say extra?
$2,500.
Yeah, we can just about cover your closing costs with that. So I love what they're doing with that, because first-time buyers, a little tighter on cash. I guess what they're trying to do is make sure that you're not paying, a bunch of money out of pocket. Now, your 3.5% interest rate, 3.5% down as an FHA loan, that's mandatory. You have to pay that. Let's see here. Welcome to the Jones. Hey, guys, I normally catch the replay. We're planning our move this summer. Our budget is $350,000. How many bedrooms? Because we're in a community that could be possibly pretty good. Thank you for watching to the Jones family. Man, back to you, Willis. You're for the people, aren't you, man?
I love the people, man.
Do you take care of the people out there, man, when you're showing homes and stuff?
Most of the people that I deal with, they become some pretty good friends. I talk to them even after we've done everything and got everything situated.
That's how it is, man. I just want to sit. I just want to sit in here and just kick it with you, man. You're just a cool dude to kick it with. I was playing golf with Willis yesterday, man, and it was one of my worst rounds I've ever played. But it probably didn't seem like it.
It wasn't that bad, man.
Bro, huh? It was
It wasn't that
bad.
bad.
It was
It was just
bad.
it was just a hard course, and it was really windy. It was a tough day.
But I'm getting fitted, people. I'm getting fitted. So be on the lookout for the Golf Channel. Gonna have the Golf Channel up. Get in the slot. Ball first.
Ball first, no divot, gang.
No divot gang. Welcome to the Jones Said 3-4 in the best area possible, looking for the best bang for our buck. One middle schooler. We're going to have to start putting together a file for you. Best bang for buck. You got to let us know. Wait, everybody, we're going to do a live inquiry here. So best bang for buck. What the question that I would ask you, the question that we would ask you would be, what are some lifestyle things, right? Do you need to be near Orlando, and for what? Do you need to be between Tampa and Orlando? Do you need to be in Lakeland? Do you fly out a lot? Like, what are some things outside of the community besides the school, unless there is a particular school, that is important to you? And I think we can start to build around that. Because if you don't need to be in Orlando or you don't need to be in Tampa, then, what's next? Do we need more affordability? Like, we can get you a very, very affordable place in the boonies. There's a million ways that this can go, but those are the questions that we would start to ask you for sure. Looking forward to helping you out. If you shoot us a text or send us an email, you'll be one of the people popping the champagne bottles that you see on our videos. Slow motion champagne popping. We'll help you out. What else, Jay Willie? Got anything else for him, man?
No, just like you said, man. You be months out. Go ahead and reach out. Let us get started helping you. You ain't got to be buying now just to reach out.
Yeah, and you're good with people, man. I mean, you'll work with them for years. You have some people You have some people right now you've been working with for a long. Hey, listen. When he says he's for the people, he's for the people. He has patience. 30 minutes from Orlando, they said, would be the best. We're kind of in your area right now for your price point.
I mean, pretty close to the area. There's a lot of places in that price range that you can beat Orlando in, roughly 30 minutes.
I would say, 30 minutes to Orlando is kind of most people think of Orlando. Right? This is Orlando right here. This is Orlando. But a lot of people think of Orlando as even over here, right? Like the Celebration in the Disney area. 30 minutes to here, we can find you a lot of places at your price point. 30 minutes to here is going to be rough. At $350 is going to be rough. It's doable, but it gets tighter. Right? Your selection choice gets a lot tighter. I would say if you're okay with this general area, this is kind of some of the theme parks and Celebration. One of the more underrated places that I like. What do you think I'm going to say is an underrated place that's close to Disney? That's not Winter Haven. Don't say Winter Haven.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say Claremont.
Yeah, Claremont's more expensive though. Claremont it's going to be more expensive than that. I'm going to say Lake Alfred.
I was actually just over there this past weekend checking out a builder that's literally right off I-4.
Yep. And
Lake Alfred they got a lot going on right now.
That is exactly why, right? So the one downside to Davenport and Haines City, and we were talking about this earlier, is traffic. Everybody has the same idea, right? He says Davenport, or the Joneses say Davenport and Claremont, and they say, or I should say, the Disney area. So the one downside to Davenport and Haines City is traffic. Highway 27, it could be a nightmare in this it could be crazy. Whereas Lake Alfred, right? Like here goes Silver Lake. We just had a client close over here in Silver Lake by Pulte. You're right here on I-4, and you're beating a lot of people that live here to Disney. And there's a lot of new out here as well. So I really, 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 really like this general area. But either way, we'll save that for another video, man. We have you. I don't know much about Lake Alfred. Reach out to us. Let us talk to you about it. We'll talk to you about Haines City and Davenport as well. We'll break down everything for you and make sure that you fully understand the areas. We got your back. Promise you that. Make sure you hit the like button for us, though, if you could. The Joneses. All right. Jay Willie, you got anything else for him?
No, that's about it.
Awesome.
Tune into the next one.
Tune into the next one. We're looking forward to it. If you're not subscribed already, what are you doing? Come on, subscribe. Help us out.
Hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, hit the subscribe button. And, if you're like the Joneses and you're ready to make that initiation into our family, then give us a shout. It doesn't have to be today, tomorrow, or even next year, and we'll start to work for you. But other than that, we'll catch you on the next one.
Later.